Welcome, 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 welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. We're just setting up for today's event, and we have a 60-second or 30-second timer coming on just to give you an opportunity to invite anyone online who's not online yet. We're live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and here in the Zoom room as well. So look forward to seeing all of you in one moment. Alrighty, we can see people have joined us already on social media, on Facebook, on YouTube. We're here in the Zoom room. Type in the chat for us exactly where you're watching us from today. We would love to know where you're logging in from. We have people logging in generally from 74 different countries around the world. Some of them don't speak English, so with that in mind, we do have closed captions. So have a quick listen to this.
Por favor, vaya a la parte inferior de la pantalla en Zoom o YouTube y haga clic en subtítulos para leer en español.
Kérlek menjünk képernyő aljára, a Zoomon vagy a YouTube-on, a Closed Caption részre, és ott el tud olvasni magyarul a feliratot.
Silakan klik di layar bawah pada Zoom atau YouTube dan klik caption untuk membaca dalam bahasa Indonesia.
Pour les sous-titres en français, veuillez cliquer au bas de votre écran Zoom ou YouTube sur CC ou Closed Captions.
Zoom または YouTube の画面の下部に移動し、字幕をクリックして日本語で読んでください。
請到屏幕底部點閱隱藏字幕以閱讀中文。
Παρακαλώ πηγαίνετε στο κάτω μέρος της οθόνης, στο Zoom ή στο YouTube και κάντε κλικ στους υπότιτλους για να τα διαβάσετε στα ελληνικά.
請到屏幕底部點擊隱藏字幕以閱讀中文.
אנא עברו לתחתית המסך בזום וביוטיוב ולחצו על תרגום לכתוביות בעברית.
Proszę zejść na dół ekranu na Zoomie lub YouTubie i kliknąć napisy, żeby przeczytać po polsku.
Alrighty, fantastic. We can see people logged on from Virginia, Western Australia, Oklahoma, Louisiana. We have Colorado. We've got Florida, Washington State, people from all over the globe. So today we're very blessed because we're actually here to hear the opportunity overview from Numi, the worldwide presentation. And today we're joined with two of the pioneers of the New Zealand market for Numi, which is Greg and Prue. So with that in mind, I'll hand the presentation over to Greg.
Well, thanks, Michael. It's super to be here, just sharing the screen. So it's great to be here, super excited. We're beaming in from a very cool but sunny Christchurch today. It's probably around about 8 degrees Celsius, but very excited to do it. Hey, and also remember, we're coming up to our Numi's 4th birthday, and we've got Numi Week coming up. So have you got your tickets? Anyway, with that plug, let's crack into it. So we're all here to hear about Numi. So who is Numi? So Numi are the trailblazers, the innovators, and the disruptors. They're dedicated to revolutionizing health, wellness through our cutting-edge technology, Hydrostat molecular encapsulation delivery system. That's a bit of a mouthful, but we'll hear a little bit more about that later. It's very simple. So what is Hydrostat? So the problem is, before we get into that, is poor absorption rates. So studies show that up to 90% of oral supplements are not fully absorbed by the body. This means only a fraction of the nutrients actually reach the cells where they are needed. So Hydrostat, our proprietary production process, Hydrostat, sets us apart from delivering high quality products that embody our commitment to excellence. So we get into cell size, and this is where the metal comes to the metal. So Numi's molecular ingredients are between 10 and 100 millimicrons. That is, it's so small. They are small enough to be fully absorbed by the human cells. The molecules in other supplements are too large to be absorbed by the cell, so they get excreted from the body without being used effectively. It's like you might bypass the middleman and chuck it down the loo most of the time. So the surface area and hydrostat technology, this is where it really comes to the crunch. Our cells only absorb the section of the molecule they can actually touch. So hydrostat technology increases the surface area so that the cells can be used by the entire molecule, as you can see by that wee diagram on the side there. Hydrostat treated ingredients increase their surface area to be up to 200 times greater than non-treated ingredients. In the delivery system of hydrostat, NUMI wraps their ingredients in water clusters for protection, and we need water. Water craves water. And instead of absorption, and so their supplements are absorbed before they make it to the stomach. Water also doesn't include the potential toxicity that lipids do. So you never need to take a break from taking NUMI's supplements. You know, lipids are a great dumping ground for toxins, so we don't need any more fats in our diet. So it is a bit of a recap just on cell size, surface area, and how cell size is reduced with our hydrostat, 200 times better surface area for contact, and our human cell can actually absorb the ingredients, and then the hydrostat delivers. So now that we're able to, the product to get to the cells, hang on, sorry, got a tech issue here. I've got my IT expert. Just got a bit of a frame freeze.
Hey guys, if you unshare and reshare, that'll stop it. I know what it is. Oh, you're good. You're good.
Here we go. Here we go. So let's talk about the power of glutathione. That's what we are getting to next. And this is the big key thing with NUMI, is we're big in glutathione. So glutathione is the master antioxidant. Glutathione is the protector, detoxifier of the cell. It's the key to life. If you don't have glutathione, you don't have much time left on Earth. Health, performance, protection, and longevity of every human cell. Glutathione also recycles itself to increase the effectiveness of other antioxidants such as D and C. Glutathione is one of the most studied molecules in the world. Check it out. You can go to PubMed. I believe now it's more than 188. We're looking at 190,000 studies compared to vitamin C that has probably 70,000 plus. So it's one of the most studied molecules on the planet at the moment. So what do the doctors say? These are some of the best things, you know, when the doctors come out and say these sort of things, that they know the power of it. The most powerful antioxidant you've ever heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off disease, the disease you fear the most. It's called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. That's Emmett Oz. He's a well-known TV personality in the United States and obviously a doctor as well. So here's another great one. If you're chronically run down, if you're chronically fatigued, if your body isn't firing on all cylinders, low glutathione may be part of it, or both cause and effect. And right in the chats, who hasn't had days when they're just like not getting up and, you know, firing, they're just low focus, low energy? You know, glutathione could be a cause of that. So as your body ages, glutathione decreases. It's just natural progression. It's generally roughly 10% per decade. So, you know, it's on a bit of a downhill slide. So as your levels decrease, the longer you're alive, continuous attacks on your cells by the invasion of toxins and heavy metals and exposure to radiation and free radicals cause damage and expedite the aging process. So it just speeds it up. Glutathione levels also reduced by any trauma that the cells encounter, such as injuries, you know, like a broken bone or a cut or anything like that, or even diseases. So the benefits of glutathione, and we all want those, but the signs when you're not firing on all cylinders, those sorts of things, you have a weakened immune system. A few things you can just run down through that screen there. Premature aging, no one wants that. allergies, and probably a bit of a weight gain. And that's good signs of, or I shouldn't say good signs, it's bad signs of low glutathione. But when you get the flip side, signs of high glutathione, boosted immune system, optimal athletic performance, and that's my forte, balanced inflammation, and you get into good balanced digestion and also good weight management. So let's take a look at our hydrostatin breakdown and our product breakdown. Well, first we get through the legals. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get into it. So the problem, as you know, glutathione decreases with age, and that's due to environmental leading to practical ways to getting it into the cells, or leaving no practical ways. So Numi steps up. They've got the solution, NutraSwish. Using a proprietary hydrostat technology, Numi has nano-sized glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other nutrients to become bioavailable within seconds. Literally swish, even a bloke can do it. 30 to 60 seconds, not too hard, and then you swallow it, then you can experience the benefits. So you get a boosted immune system, good joint support, clean sustained energy, and rapid recovery. Who doesn't want that? Type in the chats, yes to that. Another problem out there, this is a big one, skincare. There's a lot of products out there, they're generally ineffective, they don't reach the deep down to the skin to get good results. So Numi has stepped up, and they've got another good product called Numi Skin. So again, using the hydrostat technology, Numi has nano-sized glutathione, hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and more. And they can nourish the skin at its deepest levels. What Numi Skin can do. And this, just back on that, like a lot of ladies like this, they've used a lot of products, collagen, hyaluronic acid, and those are like good products to use. So benefits: helps reduce pore size, smooth skin texture, lifts and firms, brightens and even skin tone, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and who doesn't want that? Fights skin aging and pollutants. And the skin is the biggest organ. You want to protect it as much as you can. So another wee problem out there we find is to find a clean solution for energy and focus. People often resort to using or resolve to using having low energy and lack of focus with harmful stimulants. And everyone knows it. You see them around. They've got the cans, the sugary drinks, the energy drinks, those sorts of things, and that's where we see them. But we can have a healthy solution. We've got Neuro at the moment available in selected markets, but Neuro uses hydrostat delivery system again to maximize absorption and effectiveness of the following ingredients: arginine, magnesium glutamate, L-theanine, caffeine, and other nutrients. So available in selected markets at the moment, but Numi's working on that to get there in due course. So the benefits of Neuro: enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, and heightened cognitive performance. Who wouldn't want that? Another wee problem out there today, a lot of the ladies find, well, today's environmental disruptors are having an increasing negative effect on women's health and hormones. Stepping up again, Numi to the forefront with hers at the moment available in selected markets. Every woman knows that the inconvenience that cycles, hormone changes can bring into life. Experience rapid results through our hydrostat technology again. Every ingredient in our botanical formula was carefully created and selected to create a well-rounded blend of benefits. With hers, every woman can flourish. Helps alleviate bloating, cramps, and PMS. Supports healthy hormone function. Helps with hot flashes and night sweats. Enhances mood and overall well-being. That's a great thing. Well, now we get into the good stuff. The feedback from our people out there in the field. So here's Lachlan. He's from Melbourne, Australia. He's 24, powerlifting athlete and personal trainer in gym owner, or gym manager, I should say. After week 3, look at that. Training recovery has been amazing. Coming into each session fresh, no soreness from previous weekly sessions, already hitting personal bests months out for my next competition. Week 4, getting better, using Swish around my training as well as post-training sessions, even more personal bests on my list, including a 270 kilos for 2 reps deadlift. That's amazing weight for the first time ever. That's awesome stuff. So here's Danae from Louisiana. She's a 34-year-old homeschooling mother of 3. Well, she deserves a medal just for that and an extra Swish. So as soon as I started NutraSwish, on day 1, I immediately found I had way more energy. Also, prior to using hers product, every month I would have mood swings, bloating, breast tenderness. However, since I've been using it, I've found that I don't have any PMS symptoms at all. That's amazing stuff. Here's a handsome chap. This is me from Christchurch. Well, I'm actually almost 59 now, self-employed in pool construction. I've been into competitive mountain biking for most of my life, and we'd go to events, we'd have to drive there. It could be 2 to 4 to 5 hours, do the event, which is like 2 to 3 hours, then drive home, and I'd have nothing left in the tank. Now I'm at 59. With NutraSwish, I'm able to go out and do multiple days of riding and have energy to spare. I've had good mental clarity, hardly any muscle soreness, and that's what I found after the first, few days of using Swish. And from an athlete's point of view, this is super key, is they have way faster recovery, and that I found that it's just amazing. So here's Jeannie from Hawaii. She's, Hawaii, what a great place. 58-year-old natural health and skincare specialist. Wow. Numi is noticeable, cognitive, focus, clarity, memory, energy boosting, get a ton of stuff done. I'll never go a day without it. Man, that's that's fantastic. Anyone that knows me, I have a severe attention span and memory deficit. Don't we all sometimes? I should have a neuro now. So this is over and above the incredible benefits that NutraSwish has already helped me with these things. That's a great testimony. Now here's Keith, a great friend from Louisiana. He's a 61-year-old self-employed networker. He's probably a little bit older than that now. After suffering for almost a year with severe discomfort in my neck and shoulders from an injury, just after 48 hours, listen to that, 48 hours, and beginning NutraSwish, I awoke realizing I'd slept all night long. That was the first time in almost a year. I was eventually completely without discomfort and able to return to my bodyweight exercise routine. Today I'm stronger than ever I've been. That's fantastic stuff. Great for recovery. So here we go for the Numi Skin. Here's Elaine from Australia. Look at this before and after photos. Picture worth 1,000 words. She swears she never lost weight during that 30-day period. However, look at the impact in reducing the puffiness in her face and around her neck. Just 4 weeks. Notice the reduced appearance of redness, the fine lines and pore size. Her results are out of the world. Bloody amazing. Oh, look at this. This Linda from Indonesia. She said before using Numi Skin, her skin was dull and rough. But after just 17 days, she could see the skin became bright, softer, and clearer. Look at the complexion. It's beautiful. That's 17 days. She also reported feeling stronger and more enthusiastic because she slept much deeper in using NutraSwish as well. Oh, this is a fantastic one. A lady from Nigeria in her 80s. Look at this. She sprayed her face with Numi Skin 3 to 4 times a day, and just after 4 weeks, look at the difference. Notice the skin looks, like the tone looks even more even. Oh, here's Donna from Texas. She enjoyed her results after Numi Skin just after 8 weeks. Look at that. She's shaved about 15 years off it. Notice her neck. The skin is lighter and looks like it's aged backwards. And here's Sherry, a good friend from the United States. She's one of the first ladies that we've had the pleasure of meeting a long time ago. And after, 6 years, man, look at the difference. Looks like her younger sister. There you go. And she's 62. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to mention the ages of women, but anyway, too late now. So anyway, if you'd like to check out any more testimonies, before and after photos, if you go to New Me, New You, click on that, and you can answer just a few basic questions, and you can get in and look at hundreds of cool testimonies before and afters. You'll be super impressed. So our vision, New Me's vision, it starts with Stephen K. Scott, beautiful man that we've known for over 17 years. Steve has spent, most of his life searching for breakthrough products, searching for purchasing the rights, and then taking those products to the market and marketing them on TV. You'll probably remember, and we still have in New Zealand, the Total Gym with Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley. That's still on TV. So, Steve's been a pioneer with that. Over the years, Steve has generated over $4 billion in revenue looking at breakthrough products. Steve was ready to retire until what he called the biggest breakthrough of his entire life. So he launched NewMe to share the technology with the world, and we're forever grateful to him to come back out of retirement. Beautiful. And here's Aaron. He's a top bloke as well, fellow cyclist, and his aim was right on par as well. My aim was to ensure that NewMe is the most field-driven, responsive company within the industry. And we have a field advisory board that can take information, tips back to corporate. They always have his ear, and corporate listens, so it's a beautiful thing. We also have a science and medical advisory board. The members of the board, we have I think 17 odd doctors of different levels, and they provide advice for free because they've seen the difference that the product has made in their clinic and also in other people's lives. And as you can see from the before and afters and on the NewMe New You, you'll check that out. But hey, go to newme.com and you can check out the full medical advisory board, and absolutely amazing. So anyway, that's me. As you know, when you have a partnership of 1 + 1 equals 11. And I'd like to introduce you now to Prue to finish off the final flush, and she's the 9.5 of the team here.
Right, well, that's hard to move on from that one. Okay, let's talk about execution and how all this comes together. So we could have easily stayed with Steve Scott's expertise in infomercials and his brilliance there, but instead NewMe was launched, and we became the most amazing home-based business. And we are so fortunate that that has happened. And especially during COVID, we grew so much faster than other companies in the industry. There's over 128 million people now in the industry, and it's growing really fast. But NewMe is growing a lot faster than most of those. We are now open, not in 72 countries, but now in 74 countries. We have revolutionary business tools, over 200,000 members worldwide. We have a field-driven philosophy, unparalleled compensation plan, and free membership with perks. So let's take a quick look at the opportunity and see how we can leverage the power of Hydrostat. You might just want to get a return on your investment, like get your products paid for, so that you're not having to put that on the credit card every month, and we can absolutely help you to do that. Or you might be looking for a bit of residual income and wanting maybe to replace your income or to add to your existing income. Or you might want to be building a legacy asset, and we can help with any of those. So just before we get into the compensation plan, I'll just read out the income disclosure statement. Please refer to Numi's compensation plan for complete details. Earnings are based on individual effort, commitment, sales skills, and market conditions, with results varying among members. Numi does not guarantee any specific income or success. So here's just a brief look at the compensation. If you'd like it more in depth, we can absolutely get that for you. Please just go back to the person who invited you to this presentation. So the first of our compensation is weekly. We have both weekly and monthly commissions, but the first one, let's look at the weekly. And you can receive up to 43% total payout on customers and new enrollments. And this is done by earning 25% upfront on all customers and new enrollments from members. And then this is where the power of the business comes in. Who does people that you've enrolled or brought into the business, who do they know that you don't know? And this is where you can earn up to 3% up to 6 levels deep. So the first of our monthly commissions is called the Power of 3 bonus. And it's very simple. There's you there at the top. And all you need to do at the beginning is to invite 3 people to join with you. And when they are all ordering their product of 2 products per month, you earn an additional $50 US per month. And then you just help those 3 do the same, and you earn you earn $250 US per month when you help those 3 earn their $50 bonus. And then you just repeat that and help those 9 do the same, and you earn $1,500 a month. So the next monthly compensation is called the leadership pool, and this is a global volume pool where you can earn up to 6%. So when you get to 2-star, you earn 1% of the global volume. When you're 3-star, you earn an additional 1%, and then at diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, all the way up to crown is an additional 1% the whole way along. Then we're getting into like where the serious money is earned, and this is called the uni-level bonus, and this is for your long-term growth. So when you first join, new members earn 7% down 3 levels immediately. As your business grows and you move up in the rank to senior member, you get paid 4 levels. At 1-star, down to 5 levels. At 2-star is down to 6 levels. And then we get into the larger or the higher ranks of 3-star and above, and you earn your commission all the way down to level 7, all the way from 3-star through to crown. Then we have another amazing bonus from levels 8 and up, and this is from diamond and up, and this is called an infinity bonus, and this helps you to support your team no matter where they are in your team. So at diamond, you get paid an extra 0.5%, and that is capped at $2,500 per month. Double diamond, an additional 1% and capped at $5,000. Triple diamond, 1.5% and capped at $10,000, and crown 2% and capped at $15,000. So then we have a lot of support with Numi, and we will just cover off the next steps. We have resources, technology, and weekly calls. Our resources are amazing. We have training videos, we have business planning tools, and access to marketing assets. We have an incredible system with NUME called the NUME 123, and this is easy to duplicate no matter where you are around the world and whatever language you speak. We have an incredible app that NUME gives to us as for free, and we also have a Facebook groups that you can join and get further information. We also have weekly calls on NUME.tv, and we have calls for new prospects like this call. We also have other calls for training and member support. So this is sort of coming to the end. So where are you at? One, are you ready to get started? Two, you would like to try the product? Then please reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation. And three, you need more information. We can get you whatever information it is that you require. Please just go back to the person that invited you here and we can do that. No problem at all. So thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure of Greg and mine to present to you all the way from New Zealand. So have a fantastic day.